Hey guys, Noob Gaming Plays here. Today um we're gonna be here this episode, and it's gonna be embarrassing moments with my friend Mega. And but I thought of this before because I was at this person's birthday party, and I was really bored, and yeah, and I decided to call my friends, tell them, hey, why don't you come over to my house and actually help me record by doing this for me. So they decided, okay, and uh, yeah, here it is. Anthony, which is also known as Mega. Say hi.
Hello.
Sorry for that text. Do not read that text. Okay, but this episode, it's gonna be the most embarrassing things in my life, including my friend Mega's. Okay, who should go first?
Well, I mean, should I?
You can.
Alright. This moment, I'm gonna start it off with a really horrifying one. Alright, I was in third grade. I was with a friend that now is in our band class. Well, not anymore because now it's summer, but he's still my friend. And I remember this particularly one day that I went into the bathroom and I walk in and then I find my friend with like 5 sets of tissues. And what he's doing is that he's wiping his shoes. And I ask him what's wrong. He says go inside the third stall. And I said okay. So I went inside the third stall and all I find are marks of poop everywhere.
Yeah.
Some on the ceiling, some on the wall, and some under my foot.
Oh god.
And then I walk out of that stall and I asked my friend, did you poop that? He said no, it was another kid that we do not know. Oh, and I said, who has the muscles in their butt to shoot on the ceiling? Well, the kid came in and then he made up a rumor telling everybody that my friend and I pooped it, and it was actually him. And then from there on, we were like practically disgusted the whole year.
Yeah. Is that all?
Yeah, I can say that. Now it's your turn.
Okay, I was little, like very little, like about 7 years old, and I had this leash, like retractable leash. We were on my backyard. We were like standing right on the stairs. I I I remember that moment. I looked into the sky like I was Superman. I actually made a Superman pose, and then until I felt like, because my dog was like very close to me, until I felt this warm thing plop on my foot. But I was wearing sandals. Until I looked down, I see my dog taking a number 2 on my foot, and
Oh wow.
I was like, I couldn't even move. I let the retractable leash go until my dog ran someplace that we couldn't see her and took a massive number 2. And then I was like, "Mom, give me a hose, like a very powerful hose that actually can blow off the poop that's on my foot." And that was really disgusting and embarrassing because like I had most of my family members watching that and experiencing what happened. So I think it's your turn.
I just have one question.
Yeah,
Why did the dog poop on your foot?
because it wanted to. It wanted to.
Oh my god, that's so much fun.
Okay, your turn.
remember this one time where, but I had this this little crisis when I was in like fifth grade or fourth. I was either fourth or fifth. I used to dance a lot, like
Mm-hmm.
crazy. I actually won an award best dancer in the school in fourth grade. Yeah, and then when it got to fifth grade, I was trying to do like this dance move where I'll attempt a backflip because I've actually done backflips before, landed them, but this was like one of those times that it went wrong. Everybody was cheering for me. We were because it was like field day or something. I don't know. And I attempt a backflip, and then I fall on my neck. Remember how your sister fell on her neck?
Yeah.
It was like that, except on a wooden floor. Um, and then I got back up, and then I started crying because it really hurt. And then everybody started laughing at me. And then I asked my mom to pick me up, take me home. I did not go to school for at least like 5 days because I was afraid that people were gonna make fun of me. But then it turns out the next day people told me it's alright, mistakes happen. You just keep dancing. But from that day, I stopped dancing. I'm scared that I'm gonna attempt another dance move and I'm gonna fail. Or laugh at me. So that's why I stopped dancing. Yeah.
Okay. This is a really embarrassing moment. It's okay if you can laugh. And it was in fourth grade, and I was going to take a number one. Okay, I I do my business until I slip. Okay, and then all the urine or is all over my pants, and they're like like I was wearing khakis, and I was like, because I thought I had this person. I was like, hey, keep this a secret, but no, he was like a total gossip about it. So like I was the last one to come out of the restroom, and I was walking really slowly towards the classroom. And by the time I like walk inside, everybody just looked at me. They looked down at my pants and they just laughed. I was like, and I got so disappointed also because I said, "Hey, keep a secret from me." He never did that. So that was like my first time actually coming into my fourth grade class with urine all over my khakis. So yeah, it's embarrassing. Your turn.
Well, this one time was stupid. Um, I remember this one time we were in Panama City in Florida, and it was the first time I think I was like 8 or something, and I was so excited. I took my shirt off, and my mom pulled me. She said, "Put on some sunscreen first." I put on my sunscreen, and then I said, "Can I go now?" Yeah. So I was so filled with excitement that I started running down, and you know how sand dunes are? They have like it's like flat, and then it goes down a little,
Hmm.
right? Well, I was there, but from that particular beach, you cannot see the down part of the sand dune. So I was running there, and then I practically like launched myself from the sand dune, landing on my face, and having sand all over my face. And then I said, it's okay. I'll wash it off." And I ran into the ocean, into the beach, washed my face off, and then I got stung by jellyfish. I swear, man, that was like the most difficult pain to go through because it was a jellyfish. It was a baby one too. That's why it didn't hurt much. But like for a young person like that, it hurt like heck. So yeah.
Okay. This happened on the same thing in Florida, but I forgot which beach the name was. So we were at the entrance. Okay, we see an old homeless man um, sitting on a bench with a box right in front of him, a brown box. We couldn't see what was really on the box and stuff. I was like, okay, well, okay, let's see what he has. So then we peeked a little bit through our car window. So and then we saw him open the box, and on the cover of the box was a half naked lady, and we were like shocked. Like literally, he inside it wasn't just that. Inside was pics of some embarrassing stuff, like some
What do you mean?
perverted stuff,
Ugh.
and and then he didn't bother anything because he didn't even notice us. We were behind the car until the car moved. That was on the side of us, and then the homeless man, saw us peeking at him, looking at some pics. Like, oh my god. So he got up, closed his thing. He was about to charge to us, but no, we got the green light and basically head forward without actually getting caught. Well, we did, but didn't get with him. So that was an embarrassing moment for me and him. So
That actually sounds kind of creepy.
that is creepy.
But this one I think is kind of weird. Um, this actually happened last year. It was around November or something like that. It was the first time I was going to New York to visit my uncle because I haven't seen him ever since I was like 3 years old or something. And I was so excited. But after I saw him again, he invited us to go see New York City, like and like Fifth Avenue and stuff. And when I was in Fifth Avenue, oh well, I don't know which one the street was, but if you watch Good Morning America, you know that street that they always are where all the bands are at that street. Well, it was nighttime and I was at that street and I was like, no way, this is where my parents always watch this. And I said, but I wonder what happens at night. And then I see this whole crowd looking at something, and then I rush in, and then I see a woman dancing in a bikini with beats on. But this wasn't just a bikini. She wasn't wearing a bra. She was just wearing her panties.
Okay.
That's it. She was just dancing. And then she pulled me in, and then she started dancing with me, and then I pushed her away. And then this guy looked at me, he said, and then I don't know, he just like was kind of like gay or something, I don't know. And
Did
then
he, wait? Did he
was
say good
black.
luck?
No, he didn't say that. It's
Mm.
just that because I rejected dancing with him, I think he wanted to dance with me. I don't know if he was gay. And here's the
Well,
little thing. He was black. And this is what he said. If you guys don't understand this, he said, chocolate muy caliente, which means chocolate very hot. And I don't know if that was like a main pickup line to make me dance with him. That was just like, that part that he said chocolate muy caliente, that practically scarred me for not going to New York again. Because people over there are crazy. It's like,
yeah. Uh. So, now I'm thinking of one. Okay. There's so many I have to choose from. Okay. Oh yeah. Um. my embarrassing moment. At I was at Anthony's birthday party at Jump Street. Okay, I noticed that Anthony was nearby, which is you I'm talking to, and like I noticed you were somewhere else, like to that thing where you was a free, you could do free stuff there, and then they were doing like a little limbo, but it's opposite. You're supposed to go over it.
It was reverse limbo. It was reverse limbo. Instead of going under, you had to jump over.
Yeah, like I saw you doing a front flip, and then I was like, okay, I could do this also, and I jumped. I got as high enough as I can. I did a front flip. I didn't know if I hit the thing or went over. I don't know. As I landed on my face and I scraped my nose.
I did not see that part.
And then once I got up, everybody just went silent and they just went like, ooh. And I was like, I'm okay. In my like the day after, like really, I was complaining about everything. I was like, oh god, my neck, my back, my arm, my thighs, everything in my body hurts. I can't even get up. I can't even clothe myself. And yeah.
I did not see the part that you scraped your nose. And by the way, I saw how you hit. I saw how you hit the
Yeah, but the fabric for the trampoline, like, cause like if you actually use friction on the thing, the thing used for the trampoline feels like a lot weird. And then because if you're me and you fell on your face and everything is scraping that part of your nose right off, and like after that I was bleeding just a little bit, and then it cured.
Okay, you want to know how you hit the noodle thing? Okay,
What?
this is how I saw. All I saw was you did a front flip and you did a complete front flip. It's just that you stayed in place. You didn't like launch forward going over it. You were just standing right in front of it, and the back of your legs hit the noodle. And when that happened, you like swifted over towards the front, and then you like landed on your head. But I did not see the part that you were. What is it?
You were like after that when we were about to leave. I said, hey Anthony, look, you see that scrape? And they're like, you didn't even reply.
Oh my god. Well, I did not see anything on your face.
Uh huh.
It looked normal.
So
Or
that's
your
it's your
nose,
turn.
especially. This is my turn.
Yep.
Oh, let me see. Oh yeah! Yeah. Okay, this was really stupid of me. Okay, this is when I was 7. I was still into that dancing. I mean, no, it's not stupid. I was still into like that. Like I like music a lot, and the call. I slept over at my friend's house. His name is Brian. Really cool dude. But I slept over at his house, and it was the day before Thanksgiving that I slept over at his house. And then when we came back and it was Thanksgiving Day, um, I was so excited and we were listening to some cool music that my elbow opened up the handle to the door because he unlocked his dad unlocked the door because we were already in the front of my house. But the car was still moving forward, but it was moving slowly. And um, when I opened the door, I fell out of the car, landing on my face on the road,
Mm-hmm.
and my leg was almost under the tire, the back tire,
Oh,
I was really scared because if my legs were under the back tire, my legs wouldn't have worked anymore. So that was like a close call. But I felt so stupid. Like, why? How does my elbow unlock a door? And how do I land on my face in a particular area? And I could have just fell on my elbows. But no, I had my elbows wide open, and I fell on my face. Nothing happened except I got a huge scrape on my face. My legs almost got smushed by a back tire. And then my dad looked at me and he said, "What the heck happened to you?" I had to make some lame excuse that I tried to light a firework and then it kind of burned my face when it went up in the air. So yeah.
okay. Um, so, sh- I got like, I really got nothing else. Like,
Uh, can I say a quick one?
okay.
Do me this favor, Johan.
Oh,
Okay. This is a quick one and it happened recently. Johan, go send the link on my video of Clash of Clans.
wait,
We'll
what?
put it down in the description.
Okay.
The link to my Clash of Clans video.
After this live stream is over, I can.
Go. Check on the description below after the live stream.
Yeah, after this live
That's
stream.
one simple embarrassing moment that I want to delete, but I think it's fine because people can laugh at me and I'll just make the best of it.
The stupidest thing and embarrassing thing of my life was yesterday when I was watching the new San Andreas movie, which was really good. And until I had this girl, she invited us over for her bar party, and I'm not saying who.
I
Uh,
know who.
yeah, no, yeah. So her parents gave me and the rest of her friends some Sour Patch Kids. I finished I finished the whole pack, and then I found out there was more. There was like some powder, but it's not what you're thinking. That I'm not gonna sniff it.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed. It was like 1 ounce of sour. I put it all over my hand, and then basically I threw it into my mouth. I closed my mouth. My eyes they hurt so much, and my tongue couldn't resist. Like it was all watery and stuff. And by the time I got home to eat my dinner, my tongue really hurts, like very badly, and I couldn't do anything.
Your tongue still hurt right now?
No,
Jeez.
it recovered.
Okay, so let's just use his name, Anonymous Girl. You went to her party.
Yep, yesterday.
She had Sour Patch Kids. She gave you one. Where'd you find the powder?
Well,
Like, I know there's some in the bag, but like, where'd you find the etc. powder, the extra powder?
oh, I kind of like shook the bag, kind of, and
The whole thing?
yeah, the whole thing. Most of the sour fell through, like, and then they got in the back of the bag. So I ate every single sour patch. I like sucked on them, and until I saw the powder, I was like, okay, my tongue barely even hurts. Let me just get this powder.
Okay.
That's so dumb of me.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of one that I think of. Oh yeah, my friend and I, we wanted to do a challenge. Who can be the highest in the midair? Like we had like a freaking meter,
Yeah.
and it went up to 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
And we were doing it in my neighborhood. And let me explain my neighborhood. Okay, there's a road. Okay, there's a
Yeah.
road in the middle. and then it splits into two roads, but it doesn't like go like a banana peel. No, it splits into two roads, and they go their separate directions. One straight line, one goes directly to the right, one goes directly to the left. Okay, and on the corner of each like turning point, there's a house. Okay, and my friend was standing in the middle of that road with that meter, and I said, watch me jump the heights." And we didn't have no ramp, no nothing. We just had to hop. Okay, and I said, okay. And to the left, the road that went to the left, separating that part, um, it's like a really inclined hill, and I walked all the way up there, and then I said, "Okay, you ready to test it?" So I went down that hill full speed without touching my brakes or anything. And you know when the road and the lawn of a house, when
Yeah.
they're touching, they have like this little sidewalk part that looks like a little hill. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes it's like a right angle, but sometimes it's like a hill, like a little tiny hill. Well, I was going there that fast, and I said, "Watch me do this." And I went up that hill with such velocity that I actually flew over the meter. And when I flew over the meter, I threw my bike away because in the middle it landed on the road, and at this point I was practically like 8 feet in the air. I landed on my stomach, and I like immediately started vomiting because at such speed and such height, of course I'm gonna vomit. And my bike's out there in the middle of the road, and then this stupid guy runs over my bike. So I practically landed on my stomach really bad, like I did an ultimate belly flop, and I got my bike broken.
Wow.
You know how much that sucks? It's a lot.
Yeah.
And you know who's the one with the meter?
But
John. And you know who's the one that the other guy who was competing against me?
who?
Chris.
Okay.
These two people are one of our friends. John is one of my best friends. Chris is also Johan's, also a good friend. Uh, but Chris was amazed. Of course, he said I won, but of course he said I also lost because I fell on my stomach. And the point was to land it.
Yeah.
I passed half. I fell half.
Mhm.
This is your turn.
Well, I have nothing else to say. Uh, can we like put another topic in?
Another topic.
Yeah.
All right. I have a random stupidity. Random stupidity. Or just random stupidity and embarrassments. And I have another embarrassment. I think this is my last one too. You know? Should I say it? Johan.
Yeah.
Should I say my last embarrassment?
Yeah, you can, and then we can go for the next.
I was asking out the hottest girl in my school. I mean in my grade. I was like around 14. Asking her out in the middle of the hallway heading towards lunch. And I wanted to do it at that time because I thought she would say yes and everybody would hear. Turns out she rejected me and everybody started laughing at me. Everybody in the cafeteria started laughing at me.
Was it is it in middle school or elementary?
It was elementary.
Hmm.
Getting rejected in front of a full cafeteria.
If you guys are watching right now, you guys can comment to tell us your worst experience, and yeah. Um. So. Oh, I got nothing.
I'm trying to think of something.
So yeah, guys. This will be the end of this episode of
Hmm.
this, and well, hold on for a sec. Let me just do one more thing first. Okay, so this is all for this time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and yeah, bye. Say bye.
Bye, guys. Okay, guys. Have our embarrassing moments.
Yes. Comment down below if you have one embarrassing moment that you can share with us. So yeah, hope you guys. I can see you guys later, and peace out.